Welcome back to the Orange Aces channel, everyone. Today we are going to be doing another practice run for the Tag Team Invitational, or the Tag Team Tournament, hosted by Murphy. It's going to be on October 28th. I'm participating. My partner is Unseen Explosion. I'm sure you've heard of him. He is a very, very good YouTuber. Today we're going to be doing a random seed on Ghost Deck. And once again, the goal is to play properly and score the highest amount of points before Ante 8. Before we do that, I just want to say thank you to all the support. 9,368 of you are subscribed. If you're new here, okay? If you're new, we're trying to get 10,000 by the end of October. Okay, we have half a month left, and we got about just over 600 subscribers left to do. So it's going to be close. Let's go ahead and see if we can do a quick shout out to all my members. Thank you to Monica, Zachary, Henrique, Finn, Tonk, Papa Bless, JNQ, Credence Gray, Dr. Face, Rubber, Tool Studios, Costica, Gothic, GF, Mibs, Zenius, Ebis, Molly, Dr. Jack, Josie, and Philippe. Let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I have to A, win the game, B, score a ton of points. We did Plasma Deck yesterday. We got E23. I was pretty happy about it. That investment tag is pretty intriguing to me. We're going to need a little bit of a higher flush if we want to get out in one here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to play two hands. Probably could have searched for something else, but it is what it is. 2 jacks is going to be enough here. 60 points. I do want to find a joker that scores and then skip for that investment tag. That's just what I want to do. And we're left with a tough decision already. I mean, we got to buy the Dusk. The Dusk showed up again. I'm also going to buy the Buffoon pack. Ooh, Riffraff actually huge. We're going to skip. We should be more than okay here. Looking for pairs. Maybe looking for just a high flush again. 3 of a kind jacks. Okay, maybe we go full house. Don't know why I discarded the queen and why I'm keeping this 10. We do get the full house of jacks and 8s. This is going to be enough for us to get through very easily, and we're going to earn $25. I'll make sure I use the clown as well for a free reroll. Hieroglyph in these scenarios probably pretty good. Gives us a little bit more time to set up. Also, I want to check out the standard packs. Nothing I want there. Free reroll. Oh, polychrome pants early. I mean, here's the thing. Do I take these? In the short term, it helps me out for sure. Let's go ahead and get rid of the clown. And let's go back. Okay, we got our Hanging Chad. Very, very good start here. We want to be playing 2 pairs, perhaps. I don't need the full house again. Maybe aces and kings. 9s and kings are very, very good. This should just win in one, no problem. I mean, do I want to keep the pants? I bought it for $11, so I probably should keep it. Now we're kind of looking for a photograph out of this riffraff, and then we're set for a very long time. And I'm sorry if, you know, the gameplay gets a little bit dry because we're going for the highest score, which means we need to play properly as well. But I mean, it is what it is. We're going to be looking for the photograph. We already got the Hanging Chad. We can play the 2 pair. That we know that's going to be around 700 points. A little bit more now. We should probably order these properly as well. Go ahead and send it off. We don't need you. I'm going to continue checking standard packs, maybe for a red seal. Okay, we do find our red seal. We would like to turn that into glass in the future. Ectoplasm as well, something that could help us out in the future. Go ahead and play another 2 pair with our pants. This is going to help us out a lot. I mean, we could Ectoplasm the Hanging Chad. That's definitely a good hit. We're going to want to focus on some money here in the future. Also, clear out our deck a little bit. I don't mind. A Temperance would be beautiful right now. We do not get a Temperance. Okay, we can boost that 9 into... Well, maybe we want to make jacks. We have a lot of 9s. So, yeah, let's go ahead and strength up into jacks, I suppose. That's going to be the easiest for our problems. Sell you, so Riffraff gets a little bit of value, and we hit mail-in rebate. Okay. So now we're actually going to be able to make some money and fix our economy woes as well. There's another rebate hit. Unfortunately, I played too many times. We can now officially get rid of the riffraff. I like this. I like this start. Pants aren't going to last for a long time, but like I said, we got to focus on actually winning as well. Continuing to open up these standard packs. We get a purple seal. I'll take maybe the 8 Gold seal was a little bit better. I'm going to play a little bit risky and go for a rare tag here. Wouldn't recommend that, to be honest. Let's go ahead and play something like a pair here. We know this isn't going to score a lot, which is fine. And we can go ahead. This probably end up being a straight. This is just a 2 pair. That might just win, and it is going to win. Okay, a little bit of a misplay. Wanted to look for, you know, some rebate value there, but I definitely mishit. The 3 of a kind. Let's hit the judgment first. Ice cream. 3 of a kind's not bad. It's not great. It's not terrible. Don't really want another judgment. Guess we spin a wheel. We get the foil on it. Okay. And we get the re-roll surplus. We're in the driver's seat on this game for sure. There's 3 queens. That is very, very nice. I'm looking for kings, however. I should probably start playing without handy mod, but it's okay. I'm not too worried. Go ahead and play another 2 pair. This might just be enough to win. It'll be very, very close. It is. The trio so far not going to do much for us. When we get into the jacks, though, it will do a lot more. Looking for another red seal. Okay, that can make us a ton of money with our hanging Chad. We're getting rid of 5s. Looking for our ultimate card as well. Getting rid of 5s. We don't find it. We can dig deeper in our deck as well. I'm not too worried about the score. Yeah, that was 3,000 by itself. Let's go ahead and make sure we level up our spare trousers regardless. Beautiful. Very easy start here. And I just got to think a lot more when I'm playing games like this. Standard pack. Typically not something that I would be digging for all of the time. But I am using it in this case. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of aces if we can. We can play a pair of 3s. We know this shouldn't win. It'll be a decent score, but it's not going to win. We get our 10. I think anything else that we play wins, unfortunately. We at least get some purple seal value. We get a little bit of world. I don't know if I want to use it. We can play just a flush with a 2 pair in it, which is kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and send that off. Why not? That is going to be more than enough to win. That's 10,000. I got to keep that number in mind on how much we need to win as well. Could go back in time again. We do lose a discard. Maybe I don't want to do that right now. I also did just skip a standard pack, but let's go ahead and thin out our deck a little bit more. There's a 10. Still have not found our fancy queen. We know this shouldn't win, I believe. It'll get close, like I said. 3,700. Okay, we get some purple seal value now. We get a death. I do want to find this queen to make us some more money. We don't find it. At least we get some 2 pair value out of our trousers, which is very nice. This is also our dust can, so we're going to score a slight bit more, but honestly not too much. We have death in hand. This is good. Still have the petroglyph, I believe. Okay. I guess we just focus on making more queens. I mean, I said we were going to make jacks. Maybe we go ahead and do queens instead, because they are going to have the ability to make us more money. That was a lot of re-rolling. Probably a mistake. Still have not found that queen. Once we do, though, I will try and use it as much as possible. There we go. There we go. That'll make us more money. We're not going to be able to discard any aces, but we'll get a strength for even more queens. We can play a full house. Send it off. Make as much money as possible here with these gold seal queens, which are actually very, very good. And that's 53K. We are doing very well. And in this run, I might consider just continue doing it. Moving on. Oh my goodness. Polychrome aces is what we might have to lead off now. Dust does re-trigger everything, so that's not bad. We don't need an aura. We can get more aces as well. We are discarding queens. Okay. Let's go ahead and strengthen up our kings to our aces. Why not? Don't find any queens, unfortunately. That's okay. We can do a 4 of a kind and make a little bit of money off this as well. I mean, I'm thinking that the polychrome is going to be our strongest bet right now. I think re-triggering polychrome is better than red seal, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, it shouldn't be with glass. It depends on if you get the glass or not. But this is not a bad start. I don't need any of you. It does make our Ooh, Seltzer is really, really good. I think Trouser have to say goodbye now. The reason Seltzer is good is because it'll farm us up a lot of money for the time being. We get a Lover's card. Let's do some full discards. We are looking for our Queens. Okay. Let's go ahead and play something that isn't going to win. Now that we don't have Trousers, it's going to be a lot worse. I'm trying to think if this was even worth it because we're going to lose out on some Seltzer value here, but I think it's probably fine. I'm hoping this just wins. Send it off. I actually have no idea, but I think with all of the re-triggers on the Polychrome, it should be fine. And it is. We almost have to draw that exact hand, though, every single time. I mean, that is 110,000 score. So maybe we are okay for a while. Not using this Ectoplasm just yet. We get a negative Wraithful Joker. Not the worst. Not the best. Level up our 4 of a kind. Be good for our aces. Take a Fool. Let's go next here. $25. This is just a Mars. We'll go ahead and take it for the time being. As long as we find aces, I think we're okay. We were cutting 3s there, which is pretty nice. Look at all that money from our 3s. Mail-in rebate coming in clutch. We can do a little bit of a suit change here. Maybe over to the Sun cards. Do something like this. This isn't going to win. So unfortunately, we have to lose our Seltzer a little bit again. Which it is what it is, as long as we're making enough money. This might not even win with our Seltzer hand, is what I'm realizing, actually. Okay, that's 44,000. That's 35,000. It is going to win because of Dusk. So let's go ahead and send it off. Make as much money as possible. Beautiful. Okay, 37,000. We're cutting it close in terms of score. We're going to need to copy this Polychrome a little bit more if we want to be a little bit more careful in terms of how we are scoring. Leveling up the 4 of a kind is definitely going to help us. Getting a Hermit is not bad. I should keep checking these standard packs. They could be very good. This can just make me money. I think it's worth it. Leveling up 4 of a kind again. We have a decent amount of money to go through here. Is this worth getting rid of for Seltzer? Perhaps. We Ecto the mail-in rebate. That might have been a mistake. But I think mail-in rebate's here to stay for a long time anyways. Our diamond is our ace as well. We're getting rid of 7s. Okay. We can go ahead and get rid of 1-7 there. Let's go ahead and play something like this just to make us a little bit of money. That actually plus 10 malt is actually huge for us. We can cherry it up a 9. We no longer have Seltzer. This is not exactly what I wanted to do. This is not going to win. Let's go ahead and play the Queen. A little bit worried about the score now. Let's not even look at it. Let's just go ahead and say that we're going to win. I don't think that we are. Ooh, we cleaned it up very, very good. I'm moving the Cartomancer over as well because that was slight miss. But let's go ahead and get our hand back. I mean, this is the scary part about playing these seeds is sometimes you might just lose and you're going to have to go ahead and replay the game again. I should probably focus on 4 of a kinds more. We do have 7 aces. So in theory, we should be able to find them a lot. A death card is huge. We get more Polychrome out of that. Again, leveling up the 4 of a kind. Roll. Fool. Death Fool. That's absolutely perfect. As long as we find the card that we need, we should be very, very good. With this extra hand, I think we will be okay. We can go ahead and play this 2 pair. We're just strictly looking for all of our aces now. Playing that 4 of a kind is going to be pivotal for us. Let's go ahead and play it again. I also want to get this Death Fool on the Polychrome as fast as possible. We're going to neglect. Unfortunately, we're going to be neglecting that 10 for a while. We did not find it, but I think this should be enough to get us through. It is, barely. I probably should have done 4 of a kind instead. It would have scored me a decent more amount of points. Let's go ahead and cash out and see what we can do now. We get an Onk and a Deja Vu? Okay. Let's go ahead and throw it on the aces. I think we've decided that we're using the aces this game, which, you know what, probably not the best, unfortunately, especially if we do find a photograph. But I think, we find a blueprint. I think we'll be okay. The trio right now is helping us out a lot, so I think it has to be Cardo. We do something like this and we can get double copies on our polychrome, which is absolutely huge. Eventually, we're going to want to make sure... Can we please find our ace? We cannot. Eventually, we're going to want to make sure... I should be copying the hanging Chad here. Slight misplay. We're going to want to be copying these into glass is my eventual goal here. We don't need to play the last hand, but I probably should go down to it. It'll make us more money. This is for sure going to win. Let's go ahead and send it off one more time. This is a 4 of a kind. It's going to be a lot of points. It's going to be a lot of points. It's actually 5 of a kind. I think 4 of a kind is going to be better for us. Let's go ahead and copy out the dusk to make us the most amount of money here. This will be our highest score by a decent bit as well. Okay, so far, highest score, 7 million. We're on Ghost Deck. We know we can do a lot better than that. I'm thinking that aces weren't the play, simply because retrigger jokers, but I think we'll be okay. Let's prioritize the money and look for better tarot cards. Maybe a 5 of a kind level up, something along those lines. Medium helps. 5 of a kind level up is perfect. Gift card we don't need. Hierophant we don't need. We go next. I don't want to spend too much of my money. The club doesn't affect us. The cool thing about playing aces is that this makes us more money if we actually play it. Say the cool thing about aces is the plant does not kill us, right? Which is very, very good. Could start doing flush 5s with these aces. I'm kind of keen on doing that. Let's just go ahead and play this again. I forgot to move over the hanging Chad, which is somewhat unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's $10. I think this just makes us more money overall because we have the gold seal. Probably should have just played the one and then not played the other ones, but it doesn't really matter to me. Let's go ahead and use our discard again. And one more time, we'll unlock flush 5 this hand. Okay, let's go ahead and star these up. Send something like this off. I just want to check if it's better to copy the hanging Chad. It is not. It's about the exact same. So let's go ahead and send this off. I'm really liking the gold seal because it's making us a lot of money. Unlocking the flush 5 is very, very good for us in the future. We can get a red seal glass on that ace. That would be very, very good as well. Let's get our hand size back. And let's look for glass cards. There's a justice. We can go ahead and throw that on an ace. We will use that very, very soon. We are on ante 7. We are on ante 7, so we're going to have to do a lot of work here very, very fast in order to make something out of nothing right now. Because honestly, 7 million points probably not going to cut it. That's a huge pickup for us. Both of these could be very good. Let's go next. We have a little bit of time. Not too worried. I think our biggest mistake here was probably ectoplasming the mail-in rebate. That's probably the biggest mistake. For sure. Okay. Something like this, I don't mind. And then we can go ahead and glass you. I don't want to play you if I don't have to. Make sure we're copying the hanging Chad, especially if we end up playing some of those queens. Like this. Send it off. We need all of the money we can get in this scenario. Okay, we'll play the 4 of a kind, not the flush 5 this time, and just make all of the money in the world. We'll go ahead and copy our dusk. This can go out to the back. And we can also play our stone card. This is going to be more than enough here. It's going to make us a ton of money. Hopefully we can find more glass, more death, all of those things. Eventually I would want to put a red seal on this card. So maybe I should have held out. That's our highest score so far. 10 million. I mean, it's not bad on Ghost Deck, but obviously we can do better. Oops, all sixes. A great joker. Not going to help us out today. Level up flush 5. Getting those level ups is very, very huge. Grim is interesting. Grim is interesting, but we're not going to take it. More star cards. More justice cards. Okay, now that I'm thinking, I think polychrome glass is better than red seal glass, right? I think. So I'm going to go ahead and trust my instinct and do something like that. Now, I don't want to play these, right? I absolutely do not want to play these. So I'm actually going to discard them because they're not something I want to play. Let's go ahead and play a hand here first. Again, forgetting to move over my queen, so we lose out on a few dollars there. Very unfortunate. This is a very good discard. A huge discard, in fact. We can go ahead and do something like this. Play our queens again. Make us some more money. This is where that 3-of-a-kind trio actually comes in handy for us right now. Again, we'll go ahead and play one more hand. Make us as much money as possible. This is making us, what, $12 every single time we play it. Maybe even a little bit more. And we get a 5-of-a-kind. Going to go ahead and put it on dusk. This should be more than enough for us to win here. We're going to come up on our final ante here soon, making sure that we can get through this boss blind. I believe we can. Even with the flint, we're scoring more than enough. 1 million, obviously. And then we're going to go ahead and play all of this glass, all of the polychrome, flush 5. We're going to see how far we get. I'm excited. We get another glass. I think I'd rather cut cards simply because we didn't find the glass that we wanted. Another polychrome, another glass. This seed is pretty crazy. I do have time for you. What would be the best hit? Probably Dusk or Blueprint. It's probably worth trying. I do have an open Joker slot. I wonder how long I've had that. And then we buy Seltzer. We buy Seltzer and we say we get rid of everything else. This is looking like a decent high score. I'm not going to lie. Photograph doesn't help me right now. We'll take the Hanged Man. We'll move on to the next round. Let's go ahead and send this off. Don't need anything else. I guess I should have been copying my blueprint as well. I really got to slow down when I'm playing. I'm pretty bad for that. Very, very bad for that. Let's go ahead and play a hand here. Copy our Hanging Chad. Send it off. Should have enough aces that we don't need to play the glass right now. But these purple seals are very pivotal. Discard, discard. Magician, not exactly what I was looking for. We're gonna have to play this, unfortunately. We're not gonna be able to discard them. I wish we had, like, something else to get rid of this. We might have to play one of our glass cards just in case, just to get us out of this ante here. I'm a little bit worried. So this is cheating, obviously, but it is enough for us to win. 206,000, 287,000. This will make us more money. This is considered cheating. I would not recommend doing that, but this is me practicing for the tournament, okay? Practicing for the tournament. I think I would have trusted a 4-of-a-kind anyways, but I'm not exactly sure. Basically, we're probably going to sell this negative mail-in rebate, honestly, for the last round, so I know it doesn't copy anything that we don't want it to. I don't really want to find anything as well until we hit the invisible Joker, and then we want to go for our best hand. So what we're going to do first here is go ahead and play this to make as much money as possible. We already have 3 aces. Next round, we're going to be playing Seltzer. I got to make sure that... Oh, I got to make sure that we win very, very soon here, actually. Maybe we want to win just a little bit earlier than I would think in this one. So here does not win. Maybe Seltzer does not win. Okay. This sucks because I want to line up our hands with our Seltzer hand. We do have 4 hands. So unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and risk the glass here. I'm going to risk the glass if it breaks. I'm very, very sad, but I want to line everything up here. Don't break. Oh, of course it broke. Of course. Okay. Well, we're going to have to go for our final hand here. We have 1 piece of glass, 2, only 2 now. Both polychrome. We do have 4 polychrome cards. We're going to spend the entire bag here as well. Literally everything. Let's go ahead and cut cards so we can find things that we want. We're going to sell you and sell you. It hurts, but we're going to do it. And it's Hanging Chad. Probably our worst hit, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe we get lucky with another piece of glass in here. We do not. I should be picking up tarot cards along the way to see if we can find something. I shouldn't have sold that either. Do we have any other glass? No, but I will hold on to the star in case we don't find anything great. Magician, I guess, is all right. Deja Vu's actually huge. I think we're going to have to sell that for it. And we're going for our final score. We're going for our final score, and then we're praying that we win as well. Onk isn't going to do much for me. I'm kind of selling everything out here. Okay, this is our best hand. We're going for it. Right off the bat, we get a beautiful card. Can we get something else amazing? Maybe we go ahead and play something like this first. We're going to line up our hands with our seltzer as well. We're going to have to play a full 5 cards, if at all possible. We have better aces to find than this one. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. We get a tower. Not exactly what I wanted. We get a Hanged Man. And I mean, I think we drew our perfect draw. Do we have any other glass? We do not. This is our perfect draw. Okay. Let's go ahead and send this ace off. It's not going to be the best. I have to understand that probably copying here is the best. This is our best hand. So go ahead and play one more time here. And I mean, I got to think that Magicians are slightly better than Hierophants as well. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Give me a Death. Okay, we get another Magician, which I think we'll use right here. So, maybe we want to do something like this. So let's just think about it. We want to re-trigger this one or this one. Well, I guess this one as much as possible, right? The reason being is we don't have photographs, so it doesn't matter if we trigger this red seal extra first here. But we want to make sure the Hanging Chads hit the glass. So this will be the best one. And this is just going to trigger again by itself, so it's totally fine. Then we run into these ones, right? And I mean, let's really think about this for a second, right? We do glass first because of Hanging Chad. Then we do our lucky cards next because it can give us extra extra malt. And then we do our polychromes at the end after this because it's going to multiply that malt. So we go glass, basic, polychrome, 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 glass, red seal. This is the creme of the creme. This is exactly what we want. Each one of these cards is going to be triggered 1, 2, 3, 4 times. The red seals are going to be triggered 5 times. This first card is going to be triggered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And it's polychrome. Let's go ahead and see how much we score. This is the best we could possibly do. It's an orange aces challenge, but not intentional. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and see what we can score. This is kind of an interesting seed for something like this to be played on. Again, this is on the Ghost deck. E11. E11 before anti-8 is not bad. We also did break a few pieces of glass. And I guess now we just go ahead and play the game. Now we can see how far we can take it, maybe. For a little bit anyways. DNA for the polychrome red seal glass is actually huge. Oh, unfortunately this is anti-8. I probably, now that I'm thinking of it, I probably should have actually got rid of and taken the cards earlier on. I should have taken the go back in time. That's very, very unfortunate. Let's go ahead and send this off. This might just win. I don't really want it to win, but it might just win because of all of the... No, okay, it's not going to win. Kind of a scary boss blind, if I'm being honest. This is a chance to win. You're not my best ace. Let's just go ahead and risk it for the biscuit here. Ideally, we find some aces that we want, right? We only have 10 cards left in the deck. I think this secures it. Just playing a 4 of a kind at minimum for sure secures it, I think. Oh, okay. So we'll go ahead and do something like this. We want to retrigger the polychrome as much as possible. That's why we're putting it here. We're also making a ton of money that way. Oh, we hit a plus 20. I mean, for our final score, 2 million, but we did hit E11 on the ghost deck. A very weird seed. I don't know if aces were the best way to go there, but we made it work. Let's go ahead and go endless mode instead of just ending it. Right? Let's just go endless mode and see how we can do with this orange aces challenge that we got going on right now. Clearance sale. Very, very nice. We roll. We do want to find that polychrome card, if at all possible, for the DNA. I'll take a temperance for some money. Thank you. We do find it. Okay, this makes more extra copies, so we could have done a lot better in this game. Don't break. Well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and send this off for some more money. These gold seals actually were clutch coming in. Or they did come in clutch for a lot of the money during this game. Let's go ahead and send it off again for some more money. I mean, look at that. We're at $200 right now. And at the very end of our hand, we actually did go all the way down as far as we possibly could. This isn't going to win. This isn't going to win. This is never going to win. We're going to have to go ahead and risk a glass here, unfortunately. This does always win. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Maybe we make some money. We should still be glass positive at the end of this, even if the glass breaks, which it does not. Finally, we have the DNA to copy more and more and more and more of those. Get a cryptid, and we hit our target. This is the best card we could possibly make right now. We hit our target. I mean, I guess we could strengthen some aces up. I don't think we need to. Let's just go next. We should, in theory, be finding our target very easily now. There we go. There's 2 more glasses made. Beautiful. Send it on off. We'll use our discards to get rid of the glass. I don't need you. We'll buy you just in case. 4 of a kind's pretty good. Send off the queens. I forgot to copy the hanging chat again. It is what it is. This run's already over, but we're having fun regardless. Hopefully we can win here. I probably need to draw my glass again. Holy smokes. Okay, I think we're fine here. We are. Thank goodness we scored enough early on in order for us to win. We actually did just get an extreme high roll too, though. This is going to be on the upper echelon. Yeah, 400,000. Our lowest was, what was it, 90,000 that we were going to score? I gotta stop being so afraid of all the glass that we have. Onk we can't do. I mean, it's interesting because we have blueprint, but not with the dusk. We have like possibly, well, we do. We have the best joker that re-triggers the cards that we need on aces, which is very, very rare in this scenario because aces have one of the lower ends of what can be re-triggered on them. Pretty much dusk and seltzer is the only thing that can re-trigger these things. Okay, that is 77,000. I think we're just going to go ahead and do something like this. It does not win. Something like this does. I just want to win out of this blind. I don't want to make this video too long. We're kind of turning into an Orange Aces challenge. Orange Aces OP. Orange Aces OP. I did not mean to do this, but it works, and we just end up having a lot of money as well. I really like this setup. I don't typically play with glass cards either, so this should be good for some of you that want to see me play with glass cards. We get to pick 2 here. We're going to do hang them and hermit them. Beautiful. Hold on to these, and then at some point we'll go for another one of our high scores here. We'll play like a full set of glass once we go through some of this money. We should have like a ton of these aces in our deck now. We do. So I shouldn't be worried about playing them either. Let's go ahead and send it off. At some point, if I just level up high card, that is going to score a lot more as well. Let's go ahead and play this 3 of a kind of queens, make us some of that money back, and then maybe we'll go for the full shebang. But I guess the full shebang, if we think about it, is probably going to be something that replaces DNA. Like if we get a seltzer again, if we want to go for the highest amount of score possible, it's kind of how we have to think about it, if we're being honest. I mean, this would just be the opportunity. Let's go ahead and do it regardless, just because it's fun. Send it off. We're playing Dusk here. All of these are glass, red seal, polychrome, aces of diamonds. Very, very cool. With a blueprint and Dusk. So all of them are being re-triggered minimum 4 times. And that went up to E15. A little bit too late in the antes, but we went up to E15. We might have been able to score that if we found the DNA earlier, but I'm not sure. Don't really want to do anything here. Might as well hit up a Deja Vu. Doesn't really matter. We get polychrome on the loyalty card. Maybe that was slightly better than the DNA. Pareidolia, I don't think so. Could Ecto again. I could be convinced. How much hand size do we have? We have 9. Would take us down to 7. I'm not exactly sure if I do want to go that low. Let's go ahead and make sure we copy more of our glass cards. I mean, in this case, we'd have to get rid of DNA. I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore, right? We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. I want our hand size. I think our hand size is quite important. This might just win. It's not going to. Interesting. Send it off. At least it'll make us some decent money. That was a plus 23, by the way. Let's go. Let's go. All of the money. All of the money. Okay. Yeah, we have too many of these. Let's go ahead and do this. We can zoom things up a little bit now. Now that we can cheat again, use all of our mods. Oh, that was a big crunch. That was a big crunch. Honestly, once we find like a seltzer or something, we'll go ahead and sell the DNA and kind of just end this run off. Can't do a hack. We could, but we'd have to convert a lot of our aces to 2s, and I don't plan on doing that. No repeat hand types this round. Totally fine. Make sure we copy the blueprint. Okay. Send it off. We know that this is going to win. Only 1 glass break, 44 million. We don't need to play properly anymore, which is probably going to make a few people upset, but that's okay. Back up to 47 cards. There's Card Sharp. There's Aura. Let's go next. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Not ideal for us. Also not at the end of the world. That glass broke. Send it off. Make us some money back. Okay, another one broke. Don't really mind, to be honest. We actually lost some cards there. There's a Baron. Not interested in a Baron. It's a good immolate. Got rid of both our glass. Maybe not as good as I thought it would be. We'll get another glass back with that death card. Just want to find one more re-triggering joker so we can wrap this up and truly see how far we could have scored. Make sure we copy the right card here. Send it off. I am losing a lot of value by not using my discard, so maybe I should do that. We can tower something like that. We can make more money like this. I mean, there is ways to still do very good and help us out a little bit. Send it off again. You can play a Dusk Hand here, I guess. That should be enough, and it is. Don't want to risk all of my glass. Beautiful, nothing broke. That was 28 million. I mean, we're still okay for a little bit. As long as we're positive on our DNA, we're fine. Once we get a seltzer, or I don't know, like a showman, maybe that we could get another blueprint or something, we can end it off. Another death. Good, 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 good. Okay, we go next. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Not a big deal for us. Send it on off. We did break that one. Send this off. Make us as much money as possible. Go ahead and do a few discards. We can use a strength. Discard again. Use a strength again. Not ideal. 4 of a kind gets us there. Send it off. Not even playing Dusk right now. That gets us through. That's 100 million just for a 4 of a kind. Very, very good. Okay, Overstock will help us find something that can be useful for us. Get another death card? My goodness. We are getting very, very lucky. Almost, I mean, we're almost going to solve our deck fully here. I don't think so. Another death! Okay. Okay, game. I see you. I see you. You're being nice to me. Thank you. Thank you. 300 million. I'm not too worried. Again, with all of the glass we're making, we should be more than fine here. So something like this doesn't win. Something like this does. Especially if we copy you. And this card gets triggered so many times. That was a big crunch. That's billions of score. Come on. Give me a re-trigger Joker, and we'll call this run a day. We'll have a day with it. There's Showman. That could be something for us. Give me another Chad. Give me another Blueprint. Give me another Dusk. And then we're just A-okay. We're very happy. This is probably the best case scenario. Okay. Send it off. No longer have DNA. We cut more cards. We cut even more cards. We send this off. This isn't always going to win. That's a little bit scary. This should always win. That's E12. Send it off. Could play to the dust can, but I'm lazy. Only one break. Very nice. We have a ton. We have a ton of glass. I'm not worried about it. Showman. Do something for me. Lucky Cat. No. Going next. Playing high card sets money to 0. That's fine. We no longer need to play high card. You probably win. Yeah, that's better. Make us more money. The gold seals are actually what's carrying this game, or what did carry this game. A couple breaks there again. We're back in the billions. Okay, Showman. Show me what you got. Nothing. You got nothing for me? Diamonds are debuffed? Okay, that's a problem. We'll play as good of a hand as we can. And this will be where we die, unfortunately. Are you going to win? Not always. You do always win. Send it off. Don't want to play the dust can just yet. We do have another shop before the diamond boss. Then unfortunately we're just dead. Give me a temperance. I'll still take a temperance. Okay, thank you. Only $10. Okay. An emperor for an emperor. You gotta love it. To a double devil. Okay. I think we're just done here. I think we're just done here, unfortunately. This is going to be our last round. Guess I don't need the justice. Send it off. I guess I can justice you just in case we don't get what we want. I suppose we chariot one of these. Make it a little bit better for us. Do something like this. That's not going to win. It's going to make us a decent amount of money, and then we're just going to die next round. Go ahead and do it again. And one more. Okay, we are copying Dusk here. This is our best hand that we can possibly do. Should be better than what we had before. Oh no, we had a seltzer before, so I doubt it. Well, maybe it is. E16 is what we got. And that was a lot of breaks, wasn't it? I mean, we are running out of glass at lightning pace. We're back up to $80 though, because we grinded it out. Don't want to do anything there. We get a mime. Not really interested in the mime. Probably should have just bought one of these jokers to block. It doesn't really matter. All diamonds are debuffed. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the road for this Orange Aces challenge. Well, did get a suit changer. We did get a suit changer. Can we get another? Say, can we get another suit changer? We're not out of the, we're not dead yet, but I think we're gonna need all of the glass in order to win. I think we will go to the dust can. Maybe we're alive. Maybe we're alive. I have no idea, actually. We only have 3 cards left in the deck. A little bit scary. Okay. Play these. Should have switched over the blueprint. I'm not going to calculate score. If this wins, it wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and send it off. I have a feeling that it's going to be close, but it's not going to win. Maybe this does. Maybe I'm just kind of... Oh, it does. Barely. Barely. That's E11. We're still alive. We're running out of glass very, very rapidly, though, which is not great. Reroll surplus. Why not? Reroll glut. Sure. We have not found anything to help us. E13. Don't need any of you. Literally the only card I need. Well, I mean, I guess we go sun mode now because we transferred a few of them into suns already. You can make us money. Send it off. You go ahead. Transfer him to sun. Make us more money potentially. We did get a plus 20 from it. We are missing a red seal here. I don't know if this is enough. Let's go ahead and send it off. It'll be very, very close. Oh, we broke more glass. We don't even have 5 of them anymore. We don't even have 5 of them anymore. I mean, we're just going to end this video naturally, I guess, because all the glass broke, but you understand. You understand. Baron comes back again. Grab a Wraith. It's a duo. Probably one of the worst that we could have grabbed. Probably one of the worst that we could have grabbed. Don't need stars anymore. Don't need either of you either. Copy. Send it. Nothing. Send it. We can't even play a flush 5. we can't even play a flush 5 anymore. I don't know if that's going to change things. Send it off. It's gonna be very, very close. We're still alive. 3 broke. Oh my goodness. 3 of them. We literally only have 2 glass left. At one point we had like a full line. That is absolutely disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. We are just uber dead now. Uber dead. Shout out to the duo for helping us out. We never really did find another re-trigger, did we? Which is very unfortunate. I mean, there's the photograph, but that doesn't do anything for us. We can't even play Flush 5 anymore. We can have fun with this song. Oh, we might still be alive because of the death. Maybe we aren't using the Ankh. Okay, we go next. The Serpent. Make us money. We go Justice. We can go Death. Send it off. And we are going to see our full deck. We do have one here. I don't think this is enough, but we send it off anyways. It is just barely enough. I think they all broke. I literally think 4 of them broke or 3 of them broke. That was E14. We are just scavenging through. I mean, honestly, this is a really good pull. E16. Don't think it means anything for us. Wow, we hit Polychrome. I feel like we've been very, very lucky on those. We play you. We do have a flush 5 again. Holy smokes. Extremely lucky. Don't need you. Okay. Unfortunate. Let's just take a prayer with the judgment. Green Joker. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Make us some money. Make us some money. This is going to be the last hand, folks. We're not going to get through it here. We're going to send this off. This is going to lose. And that's going to be the orange aces converted to red aces, converted to highest score on anti-8, which was E11 on the ghost deck. Not too bad. Honestly, not too bad. If we think about it, that would have been around E22 on plasma. So again, very, very good. I'm enjoying these little bit of runs. I have to play a little bit more tactical and just try and truly score the highest amount of points we can in a short period of time. Again, I carried that video on a little bit. I figured it'd be a little bit more fun for everyone. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. I will see you tomorrow for some more Balatro content. Take care. Goodbye.